Evening everyone, it's the Bat here, back with a new video. In today's video we're going to speak about the story time of our first ever Batman fan-made movie, which is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, but you know, a lot of stuff have been coming in the way for me making videos, and well, now I'm here and I'm really glad to be here. But before we do so, make sure to do these 3 things if you enjoyed this video, but let's get right into it. Okay, so this day was like any other day, except that we had planned to make our first ever Batman fan-made movie. And if you haven't seen it, it's linked in the description, and it's also probably in one of the corners to watch. It's a very crappy video, but it was something I wanted to try out to see how I could improve this in the future. Okay, so the whole movie takes place in a garage, and we were 6 people recording this. I played Batman in this video. 2 of my friends played 2 thugs. Jesper, as you might recognize in this channel, played a person who just got jumped. So me and my friends went up to the garage, and when doing so, we started to record the first couple of scenes, or the first couple of shots. It was all fun and games. It was recorded in February, I believe, or in March, and as you might understand, it's quite cold in Sweden those days. So when we did it, it was really freezing, and what we did then was we brought a bit of alcohol there, an old whiskey I had left from some party or something like that, and we decided to drink big part of that just to keep warm or don't feel so cold, and I gotta say it helped a bit. I also gotta tell you, it was really fun shooting some photos of that for our Instagram, and make sure to subscribe to the Bat Universe for upcoming updates. So in early footage of this video, Jesper gets jumped by 2 thugs, and what we didn't reconsider at that point was the fact that we were recording on top of this garage, and this garage is very open. It got a lot of holes in, well, the building, so you can see right into it, and we did not really consider the fact that we were surrounded by apartments. That was nothing that hit our mind, not even once. I think we joked about it. This is a private garage as well, so it's actually a couple of doors surrounding it, and you can't really get in there if you don't have a key or a tag. So while we were up there and had recorded about half the movie, like knocking on the glass door, and we were all like, what is going on right now? Because we did not expect that any of that to happen. So one of our crewmates went over there and, you know, says like, oh shit, it's the cops. And everyone's like, fuck, this is not going to be a fun conversation, but it actually was. She opened up and they walk right to us, and they ask who is responsible here. And I'm standing there in tights, in a Batman suit that I made for, you know, $100, and yells, oh, hi, my name is David Miranda. They were smirking and they thought it was so funny. They said, oh, okay, it's Batman, you know, stuff like that. And we had a really fun conversation, and they taught us a lot. And we learned a lesson, or no, I actually didn't. Stay to the end of the video for a bonus of how stupid I am. But either way, we were joking around a bit, and they understood that, okay, so this is all a movie production, and someone had called in and said that there was, I think they said 6 or 8 people who were jumping someone, and 1 person was recording. How this was possible while we were 6 person in total, while 1 was assaulted, and it said 8 guys in specific, and 1 is a girl, and 1 was dressed as a goofy as Bat. So we were all a bit confused there. But we took a break there and had a bit of a laugh with my mom, went to eat some tacos. I'm just trying to fill you in all the details. And then we went back to record a bit more. and we recorded our last scenes. We were all quite shocked that this happened, and I think it was at this point when Jesper, who is, you know, he's a huge news geek, to be honest. He just, I don't know, he reads news all the time, and he read on his phone, and it stated Assault was a movie production, and this newspaper has around 200,000 of views each week, which was kind of an achievement for us, because all marketing is good marketing in our opinion. That's how you work in the film branch at all, and that's what my teachers have been telling me all the time. So I thought that was so hilarious, and we recorded it, and I think after that we went out to celebrate that we had 150 days till graduation. I think that was about it, or I think that was a celebration. We went out either way, and while we did that, we noticed that, or yeah, well, Jesper noticed that Aftonbladet, which is Sweden's biggest newspaper, also had posted about us on the internet. And I googled some, you know, well, statics for this, of course, and let's see. Aftonbladet got around 2.9 million people reading it every single day, which is about a little, I think Sweden has about 10 million views, or I think Sweden has about, and I think Sweden has around 10 million citizens, so, you know, that's a third of our entire population that could have been reading about us doing this movie production, which was such an achievement and just like a bit of a euphoria in some ways, and it was so fun, and we couldn't stop telling people about it. We couldn't stop laughing about it. It was like the icebreaker of the evening. Whoever we ran into, it was like, you know what we just did? We made the news, baby. We're going to BBC next. You know, it was all these kind of jokes, and we just had the funniest of times with this. And I know a matter like this could be considered quite serious, since, you know, it takes a lot of the resources from the police, and they're here to protect us. So, of course, we got some kind of, well, you know, mindsetter, or, you know, we what do you call it? Yeah, we started to think about it, and, you know, we know that it's not good, but in an aesthetic point of view, it's still quite good, so to say. And we all learned a valuable lesson about this, I think. Yeah, quite valuable. Except I didn't. And here we come to the bonus of the video. Weeks later, when I recorded something I called Night Umbra, which was my end project for graduation, and when we did this, I wanted to record at a rooftop that I knew. I spoke with the people there, when they asked, like, can I record here with my friends? And they said sure, but I did not think of calling the cops. So when we did that, we did not get the same kind of customer service, so to say. They actually were quite mad. So one of these cops, he shakes my bag, and, you know, he thinks something serious is going on. I have like this gun, which is a toy gun. He's like, oh, what is this? I'm like, it's a toy gun. They're like, okay. He sees a bag inside of it. He's like, what is this? And I was like, a toothbrush and toothpaste. And he sees some pills, and I said, yeah, it's like, you know, for headache, Ipren we call it in Sweden, or, you know, Alvedon, or I don't know what you call it in English, for headache. And like, okay. And what is this? And he sees my batarang that I got from Back Factory France, and he was like, what is this? And I said, yeah, well, I'm sort of a Batman celebrity, if I can even call myself that. I post a lot of Batman stuff on Instagram and YouTube, and it's like, okay. So I said, it's more like a collection type of thing, but for this movie I wanted to use it as a prop. It's like, okay. Then he went around, you know, really, he was questioning everything, kind of. He went around, looked around, acted like something's up here. While his partner, she was like, yeah, just don't do this again, okay? And we were like, no, we know, it wastes tax money. And she was like, I don't give a fuck about that. I just work here, you know. But please don't do that because we don't have time for that. And I said, okay. But I think that was everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to do this, and that, and well, I'll see you in the next one. We're going to post a lot more, and with that continuity from now on, and I'm so excited to be back. And I know I say that a lot, but this time I really mean it. I'm here to stay, and I hope you're here to stay around as well. Don't forget to stay awesome, guys. The Bat is tuning out.